All right, so we'll just start sitting up here for just a moment. So, it's not always the most comfortable thing for everybody to start seated, but this is really, really good work to help get your spine to be able to elongate while you sit. So, let's put our hands on your hips for a moment, and I want you to just feel the range of motion in your pelvis as you reach. So I'm going to reach my torso slightly forward and then curl my tailbone underneath me. And I want you to notice when the tailbone curls under, you're going to feel that your hips have to do more work, right? You're more hinged from that hip flexor group. And so if you chronically sit with the pelvis rounded under like this, or slumped in the low back, or rounded in the low back, um, it makes that part of you makes your hips have to sort of chronically work. So that generates tightness. So just being able to explore those sensations of what happens when I round, what happens when I extend, and then what happens when I arch, right? So that's sending your tailbone back. So I want you to pay attention to those three things happening here. And notice where your weight is in your sitting bones when you round under and when you push back. So just again, observing where is your weight. From here, let's go ahead and see if you can find a little bit of evenness in your sits bones. So that means from front to back, your weight is distributed evenly through the sits. And this is kind of an ideal situation for your spine. And the more we practice. So now I'm going to lift one sitting bone as I stretch to the side, come back up, lift the other sitting bone as I stretch to the side. Just knowing how it is we're balanced on our sitting bones is akin to being balanced on your feet, right? If you're always holding the weight in the heels, the knees are probably hyperextending. So being able to be in the center of your bones um, is a really good way to. I'm sorry, I'm just really enjoying this stretch here for a moment. Maintain good alignment so that all your muscles are functioning together. All right, so taking your sternum, just reach your sternum forward. So focusing a little bit higher up on the spine, and then exhale, reach it back. So again, you'll notice when your thoracic spine, that middle part of your back, rounds back, it puts a lot more pressure on your neck. Your neck has to do more work in holding the weight of the head. So, and then that leads to, again, problems with the neck and the shoulders, etc. So just notice here what you feel when, and then when your thoracic spine is in a more neutral position, the weight of the head just kind of sits, it floats on top of the spine instead of creating unnecessary tension. So take your chin over one shoulder, your chin over the other shoulder, just checking your range of motion here. So being able to have what we call a neutral spine, it takes work to maintain a body that can hold a neutral spine. So that's why we sit. Good. Chin moves down and up. Feel the front of the throat, feel the back of the neck. And then again, all these little movements will sort of show you where it is you might be letting tension hide in your body. Let's inhale, feel the chin move in slightly towards the center of the neck. Move your thumbs to the shoulder socket. So feeling where the clavicle, the humerus bone come together. Good. And I want you to just create a few little circles here. Good. And watch what your elbows are doing. So let the elbows reach forward, let the elbows reach wide and back. And all the while, see if you can keep your scapula and the collarbone pretty steady. And then just let the shoulders, the arm bones, the humerus bones just glide through that steady shoulder. Good. So then from here, let's pause with the elbows out. Stretch, reach your fingers, and then curl the fingers back towards the shoulders. Inhale out, reach, curl back. Inhale. This time, let the wrists extend. So I'm going to reach my thumb and my pinky down. Exhale, curl under, stretch and reach, coming down. Exhale, curling under, tapping into the shoulders. Stretch and reach, curling under. Good. So now from here, let's extend your rib cage one way, extend the rib cage the other way. While you reach the ribs to one side, pull down with the opposite sitting bone. And that's going to help you stay balanced through the pelvis as you stretch. Good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Inhale. And then let's exhale. Sweep the two arms up and then reach your palms down as you twist. Remember, watch yourself as you twist. Feel the chin stay moving in and feel the head stay right over the tailbone. So you don't want to round in either the thoracic spine or the lumbar spine as you twist. Inhale and exhale. Twist one more time each direction. Beautiful. So now inhale, hold the two arms up. You can bring the palms together. And then let's just come all the way around. So stretch through the back, through your center, and all the way back up. Change the direction and up. Change the direction and up. Good. So send some weight back on the sits bones. And then from there, take your feet, press them into the floor. And everybody, right now, I'm going to take my hands behind my thighs. With just my right foot, begin a tapping in. So you have all these little muscles right through the ankle, front of the shin. We're just encouraging them to wake up. Try that with the left. When you tap, spread evenly through the ball of the foot. Good. And something that is strangely difficult is when you're sitting, try tapping your heel down and up into the floor and look at the big toe base joint so you feel the inner arch of the foot engage. Notice when you lift the heel, if the ankle rolls out, you want to avoid that, but keep pulling it in. Try that on the left side too. So now just the heel, down and up and down and up, and keep the big toe base joint anchored so you really feel the arch of the foot engage. Good. So holding on to the feet there, inhale, stretch, reach your sternum forward. Good. So when you come forward, you're going to pull your back as long as you can make it. And then exhale, let's float back. Feel the weight anchored in your two sits bones. And then sweep the arms out and back, out and back, out and back. Two, out and back. One. Good. Hands behind the thighs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, really as long as you can make your spine. Move the torso alongside your thighs. Oh, and get a big stretch in your back. And then exhale, we're going to come back once again. Now take the arms out. One arm up, one arm down. Notice a steady scapula, a steady clavicle, and one arm up, one arm down, one arm up, one arm down, feeling your belly knit together as your limbs separate. Let's let the two arms meet once again in the middle. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, come stretch, reach forward, chin over one shoulder, chin over the other shoulder. Again, finding release through your neck as you begin to wake up your movement here. Inhale, back through your center. Exhale, let's come down. Now this time bring your palms, turn them together, and I want you with your hands to draw figure eights. Good. As you're again keeping your weight anchored on your sitting bones. Good. Now you can reverse the direction of your figure eights, which is not as easy as it looks. Good. Inhale. Sweep, take your two arms up. Exhale, hands behind the head, opening your chest. Good. You can maybe open the two legs here for a moment also. Take a big stretch forward. Inhale. And exhale. So now I'm going to sweep two hands to the left side of my body and I'm lifting my right leg. So I'm going to start with a bent leg today. Just down and up with this leg. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now reach the leg forward, keeping it bent, reach it back. So you'll come forward and back. Keep the weight light in your hands forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward, move forward. This is back. Good. So now from there, let's sweep circles. So you can push the bottom thigh into the floor. Good. Now sweep those circles around the other way. Good. Now let the leg move slightly back. Open, take that top arm up. And then from here, just rock and roll the hip socket. So if you notice that you got really tight in our sitting exercises, reach your torso kind of back from that leg. Good. Stretch and reach over. Exhale, move back. So stretch and reach over. Exhale, moving back one more time. Stretch and reach over. Exhale, move back. And now from this moving back position, push down with the two thighs, lift the hips, and right back down. Push, lift the hips, and come right back down. Last time, pushing, lifting the hips, and exhale, coming right back down. So now this back leg, fold it back in. We're gonna inhale, take your arms up, sweep them over to the opposite side and try the sequence here. So begin with lifting the top leg down and up. So we find a steady pelvis and then move the femur bone from a steady pelvis. Good. So just visualize where your sitting bones are, where your hip bones are, keeping those steady. And we'll say that's enough of that. Now you're going to let the leg travel forward. And that's called forward. And this is called back. Good. Forward and back. Weight stays light in the hands. Forward and back. Forward. Good. Really feeling that we're just kind of waking up the hip. Good. Forward and back. Beautiful. So now from here, little circles, the leg, and then little circles the other way. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to let the legs sweep back behind us, set it down, and then begin with just a little a rock of the hip bone. Good. And then you can kind of grow that into a deeper stretch across and back. Move across. Good. And then back. Move across the body. Good. So a little light waking up here through the center. And then we're going to pause and exhale, lift the hips, and then set them back down. So you'll inhale, exhale, lift the hips, big stretch through the psoas, right back down. Lift the hips one more time, and then right back down. So now unfolding, take your two legs. This is now my right side, facing the computer. I'm gonna exhale, stretch, and reach over. So my pinky fingers come to my pinky toes. Good. And then inhale, sitting up. Exhale, reaching back with the right foot. Tap into the floor. So we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap with the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the right again and go toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. With the left, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Inhale, come up. Move the lumbar forward. Big stretch. And now exhale, pulling back. 2 heels down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Heels down, balls of the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up both feet. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Feel that connection into the low belly. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Pause. Inhale, coming up. Big stretch of the upper arms, releasing the neck as you come. Exhale, sitting back. So now right leg extends. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Left leg extends and lowers. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, come stretch, reach your weight forward. And then this time we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. So pull into the belly and lower down. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's interlace the fingers, move the hands behind the head, pull the tailbone towards the heels, and your navel wall pulls in, lifting the head and chest. Let's raise the right leg and then change the position of the two legs. We'll go 5, and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now you're going to rotate towards your left leg. Exhale, change and rotate towards your right leg. Inhale, center and exhale, change. Inhale, center and exhale, change. Inhale, center and exhale, change. Inhale, center, exhale, change. Inhale, center, exhale, change. Last time. Good. So now can you pause on that left side, pulse into it with the rib cage, 5, 4, so the ribs pull down, the scapula lifts from the floor, 2 and 1. Good. So you're using your abdominal muscles to lift the scapula up as you pull the rib cage down. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale back through the center. Exhale, lower the head and chest for a moment, point and flex your feet. Just work some energy there through your ankles, pointing, flexing, pointing, flexing. So now right points and then left. So you're flexing as you point. Good. 2 and 1. Now reach through a heel, then reach through the heel. Reach through a heel. Good. Kind of waking up in the knees. Good. Ride a tiny little bicycle here. So just kind of keeping the hips engaged. And now soften both knees, and you're going to circle the ankles in towards one another. And then you're going to circle the ankles out away from one another. And then you're going to spread out the balls of the feet and then curl back. So spread out, curl back, spread out, curl back, spread out, curl back, spread out, curl back. Fan the toes, curl them back, fan the toes, curl back. And now you're going to curl out, fan back, curl out, fan the toes back, curl out, fan back, curl out, fan back. One more time, curl out, fan back. Now we're going to turn in, curl in, fan wide, curl in, fan wide, curl in, fan wide. So this is all happening at the ankle. Don't use the hips or the knees. Curl in, fan wide, curl in, fan wide, curl in, fan wide, curl in, fan wide. So now you're going to fan in, curl wide, fan in, curl the toes wide, fan in, curl wide, fan in. Your ankles should be on fire now. Fan in, curl wide, fan in, curl wide. Good. Exhale, release that. Just give a little shake, shake, shake to one leg. Shake, shake, shake to the other leg. And then from here, right foot, left foot, come in line with the sits bones. Take your arms up. Interlace the fingers once again, hands behind the head. Inhale and exhale, lift the head and chest up. Now extend the right leg out and take it down and up. We're just going to go 5 and exhale, reach 4. Exhale, reach 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold the leg lifted. From here, scoop the belly in. Go 5. So navel pulls down to get the scapula up. 3, 2, and 1. Now rotate towards the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rotate away. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through the center. Lower your head and chest. Take your hands to this leg for a moment. Get a big stretch as your neck releases. Good. Now your toes, moviendo anchos. You're going to move the toes wide, stretching the leg. And now let that leg come across your body. So keeping your low back steady. So you're really just moving the femur bone. So that's to help you stretch the IT band. Exhale, release. Bring that leg back down. We're going to interlace the fingers once again. Moving the hands behind the head. Pull the belly in and up from the floor. Take your gaze to your navel. Stretch your left leg out and then up. Reach it out. And then up, out, and up. So all the while, steady hips, steady sitting bones, just lift the leg. So holding here, look down at the belly, pull the front of the ribs in to peel the scapula from the floor. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now you're going to rotate towards that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to rotate away from the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. Release the head down. Take your hands to the shin bone. Stretch the hamstring. Bringing that leg towards you. And now you're going to open the leg to the side. Keep the rib cages even as the leg rotates. Keep the hip bones even. Bring the leg back through the center and then let it cross the midline so that you're stretching now the outside of the leg. With deep sensations in there. 2 and 1. Inhale, bring your 2 legs now back to the center. Take your 2 arms up and we're going to interlace the fingers. Bring the hands behind the head. Go ahead, bend at the knees. Now lift your head and chest. Now extend the 2 legs out and pull back. You'll reach out and back, reaching out and back, reaching out and back, reaching out and back, reaching out and back. Now hold from the navel, pull in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, bring the legs to 90 degrees. Rotate to the right. Keep the left hip bone down. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back through the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, move through the center. And exhale, lowering the head and chest. Turn the toes in, then the heels. We're going to go toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, dedos, talones, dedos. Good. Hold the heels together, bend and straighten the knees. 5. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Now reach the legs out 60 degrees. Reach the legs and back. Reach them out and back so the ribs pull in as the legs extend. 2 and 1. Good. Lift the legs down and up. So we're going to go out to 3 and into 3. Out to 3, into 3, out to 3, into 3, out to 3, into 3. Pause. The legs are up. You're going to sweep around to the right, up on the left. Now out to the left and up on the right, to the right, around and up, and to the left, around and up. Good. Pause. Stretching the arms overhead, bend in the knees. Exhale. Push your palms into the floor and let the pelvis rise up. Feel the heels right beneath the knees. Feel the 10 toes facing forward. Tap the right heel into the floor. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Ball of the right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll ball to heel just on the right foot. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Pause. So now we'll try that on the left. You're going to tap the ball of the heel into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the ball of the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now ball to heel, ball to heel, ball to heel. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now the 2 heels lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift the heels one more time. Open and close the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the knees right there in line with the ankles, and then lift and lower the sitting bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the heels down. Now the balls of the feet, you'll tap them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them lifted. Sitting bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now the knees open and close. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, balls of the feet move down, and exhale, draw the knee, lower the pelvis, draw the knees over the chest, hands to your ankles, round through the ribs, lift your head and chest, arms and legs out and back. They reach out, they reach back, they reach out and back, reaching out and back again. Gazes at the belly, low back is steady, and then we extend and reach and pull into the center. Let's do 2 more, reaching out and exhale. Now hands behind the head, draw the knees in over the chest Extend the two legs and rotate the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, extend, reach, and rotate. So you got to keep your hips and low back balanced and even through the extension and only create that rotation through the rib cage. That's to keep your obliques doing the good work here. Good. Inhale and exhale. Reach. Good. And then once again, we're going to hold to the right. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale into the center. Exhale, stretch and reach in and through the left side. Pulsing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Hands behind the thighs. Rock to your sits bones. Let's try that again. So round the spine, but try to keep your weight pretty well even between the sitting bones and tailbone. Scoop the belly, rock back, and exhale, come up. Scoop the belly here, pull the arms wide, create a little twist to the right, a little twist to the left, back to the center. Exhale, rock it back. And from here, once again, you're gonna lift, come up, arms out, reach to the right, reach to the left, reach to the right, just a little twist, reach the ribs to the left, hands behind the thighs. Last time, rock it back. And then from here, you're gonna exhale, find your way up, extend the two legs, take the arms, long stretch out over the legs, right back to a seated position. Let's try that again. Rib cages moving in, arms extending, releasing the neck, right back into the center. Let's try that one more time. Out and exhale up, squeeze the belly, and we're gonna lower all the way down to the mat. Good. Inhale, let the arms come up overhead. And then let's exhale. Let the head, the shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage lift evenly all the way up. Inhale, let the arms come alongside the ears. Exhale, take a stretch forward. Good. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, reach the arms out over the legs, fingers towards the toes, anchoring the legs as you lower down towards the floor. Let's try that again. Inhale. And exhale, lifts the head and chest. So go evenly through the rib cage, finding your strength as you lift. Arms up. Now rotate. So again, I want you to focus on anchoring your weight through your sitting bones. Anchor your, so the knees stay steady, heels stay steady, and that twist just lives in your belly. Good. And then from here, opposite pinky reaches towards your pinky toe. It's a pulse, pulse, and we'll sit it up. It's a pulse, pulse, opposite side. We'll sit it up, arriba, and then reaching over, pulse, pulse. Inhale, tall. Exhale. So you're using these movements to free your shoulders, free the hips. Pulse, pulse. Last time. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead, take your hands to the right leg, and we're going to walk ourselves down the leg to the mat. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, lift the head and chest, lift that opposite leg, and then you'll change the position of the two legs. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3. Watch the belly, stay steady in the center. 2 and 1. Let's pause with your hands back on the right leg and exhale. Find ourselves upright. Arms out. Lift the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down gently. Sit it up tall. Hands to the left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Lift yourself up. Push the right leg down as we walk ourselves down the left leg. So you're using that right leg as an anchor here for your movement. Good. Inhale, taking a breath. Exhale, lift the head and chest from the floor. Let the right leg come up. Take your gaze to the belly. Watch your hips and pubic bone. Keep your whole trunk stable as the legs change positions. And we'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Right leg down, hands behind the left leg. walk yourself, so scoop deep into the belly to find that lift. Arms out, lift the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, lower the leg. Exhale, bring your palms under your shoulders for a moment. Lift the 2 hips, get a stretch. You can send the toes out towards the floor. And then we'll exhale, release, bringing that right back down. So inhale, arms out. Exhale, lowering, letting the arms come to your sides for a moment. Releasing the neck side to side. Now pull the navel in, pull the pubic bone down, and from there the 2 legs lift. Arms here to your sides. You can circle the legs out, down, and around. Now pull the navel deep to lift the pelvis up. Remember, you can always put a block or a blanket or a pillow under underneath your pelvis to help you lift into a rollover. So now from here, slowly lower all of that back down to the mat. I'm going to slide myself this way here. Inhale, circling the legs out, down, around. Exhale, pull into the belly as you push the arm bones into the floor. Toes down, thighs up, big stretch in the low back. And I want you to feel your shoulder blades so that you really notice from the shoulders. So, and the shoulder blades, there's weight being held there, and that actually none of your vertebrae are touching the floor. We're going to come lift up and exhale, find that again. So stay squeezed through the belly so that you're supported there. And then if you want to push the arm bones down and take your hands to the hips, bend in the 2 knees, and then exhale, bring the weight of the pelvis back into the hands. Extend the 2 legs. Let the right leg reach as far behind you, back behind you as you can, and then the left. So you should be stretching the front hamstring and stretching the back hip. So that's what's happening here. Back hip, so the front of the hip stretches, and then the hamstring is stretching on the front leg. So you're creating a split essentially in the air. So what you don't want to do is let the legs fall forward, because that's just work for the quadricep. It's not really what we're after here. So let that back leg bend now, and that's going to deepen the stretch in your hip flexor. Good. Exhale, try that on the other side. Whew. Feels good, should feel good. And then from there, you're going to exhale, peel the pelvis out of the hands. Slowly, 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 let the bones of the back return to the floor. Inhale. And exhale, lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, and see if you can find yourself lifted. All right, we're going to do a teaser. So you'll exhale, come down. 2, 3, inhale. And exhale, coming up. 2, 3. So remember, the navel has to pull in really when it wants to move away from you. Take the right leg and lift it. And now you'll exhale, lower. Inhale, big breath. And then exhale, head, shoulders. Right here, this is the hard work. The navel pulls down deep down. You get the shoulder blades off of the floor. Change the position of the 2 legs. Try to get that weight balanced through the sitting bones and the tailbone. And then from there, move back. Good. Inhale. And exhale, coming all the way up. You can always go back to climbing the leg if you need to. And now we have 2 arms, 2 legs up. Inhale and exhale, lower that down. Inhale and exhale, head, shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage, all the way. Bend the knees, soles of the feet come together. Get a little stretch here. Good. Arms up, top of the head. So then I am going to lift my 2 legs, tap my feet down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles, right and left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pull my feet back towards my body. Unfold the legs. And now take myself back so that my hips can rest on my blanket here. as I come down to the floor. So start by lifting your right leg up and just take that leg floated in the hip socket as you push the left leg down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open and close the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now draw little circles with the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then circle it the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Rock the hips in the back. And now lift the left leg. Same thing. Try to get the hip bones to stay on the floor, your tailbone down, and then you're lifting the whole femur bone off of the floor with balanced hips. So down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and close. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now circling the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering the leg back down. Inhale. Lift 2 legs. And again, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Lowering the legs, rocking the hips and pelvis. Push your hands down. Get a big stretch of your back. Anchor your feet into the floor while you stretch. Legs stay long. Head lowers down. Now exhale, bring the arms back behind you. Let the palms face down. Exhale, lift the head and chest. So when you lift, get the head above the shoulders. And then the elbows float up. 5, 4. So really lead, pulling those elbows towards the ceiling, towards the back of you. 2, and 1. Now circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms out to the side. Lift the head and chest just a hair more. Then rotate to the right, back to the center. Rotate to the left, back to the center. Tuck the shoulder blade onto the back as you rotate. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pause. Sweep the head down, arms onto the back. You're going to inhale. Exhale, lift the head, lift the 2 legs. So it's flex, 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 point, point, point. Inhale, reach, lower the head and chest, lower the legs. Inhale. And exhale, lift the 2 legs and the head and chest. Bend the knees. Flex, flex, flex the feet. Point, point, point the toes. Inhale, stretch. Lift, get the sternum up high. And exhale, lower right back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, lift legs. Lift the head and chest. Flex, flex, flex feet. Point, point, point toes. Inhale, stretch, reach. Exhale, bend the knees once again as the head comes down. And now take your hands to your ankles. Walk your kneecaps in just a little bit so that they haven't bowed wide. And then you're going to pull the elbows towards each other here. Lift the thighs and lightly rock, rock, rock on the belly. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, lower all that down. And then exhale, lift it up, rocking 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, rocking 3, and 2, and 1. From here, extend the legs, extend the arms, and we're going to swim. So keep the focus on lifting your sternum as you inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sternum up. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tailbone down. Sternum up. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pause. Roll towards that backside. So this is I'm on my left side, my right leg's up. Steady hips and pelvis. I'm going to put my top hand on the hip, and I want you to lift the leg without the hip bone rolling back. So what you want to resist is this as you lift. But instead, steady hips and pelvis. The leg come up 2, 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3. So now anchor into that bottom leg, bend the knee. You're going to stretch the leg out,
up, down, and pull right back into the center. You're gonna go out and up, now down and back through the center. Out, up, down, and in. Reach it out, up, down, and in. So now from here, icicle the leg. Out, back, in. Good. Out, back, and in. So flex the foot as you reach forward and then point the toe as you reach back. Flex forward, pointing back, flex forward, pointing back. Let's reverse. So now you'll come forward and back. Flex and then point, flex and then point, flex and then point the toe as you reach back. Hold it back on that diagonal, lift it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to tap the toe into the knee. So you've got some external rotation here. Extend the leg. Tap the toe, exhale, lift. Tap the toe, exhale, lift. Tap the toe, exhale, lift. So now from here, a slow lower, a bend, straighten, lower, down. We'll bend and straighten and lower, bend and straighten and lower, bend and straighten and lower, bend, straighten, lower. Let's reverse. So the leg comes up, you bend, you extend, up, bend, extend, up, bend, extend, up, bend, extend, pause. Now keep that big toe touching the knee joint and then lift the bottom leg down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Top knee comes forward. Get a nice stretch in your back. Let's pull the legs together, push up, and find ourselves on the other side. So we'll take this sequence external, parallel to external rotation. So start with steady hips, down and up with the top leg. Arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. So you really want to push down with the bottom leg to help you find stabilization. So you push through the inner thigh of the bottom leg instead of rolling back with your top hip. Try that just a couple times, weighing up your alignment on this side. Good pause. So now you're going to bend the knee, then you'll extend, lift up, and pull back. You'll bend, extend, lift, and lower. We'll bend, extend, lift, and lower, all the while steady hips. Bend, extend, lift, lower, bend, extend, lift, and lower. One more time. Should feel kind of nice on the hip. Good. So now with that bent leg, stretch and reach. You'll point the toe as you come back, flex the foot as you move forward. So you're just reaching through a bicycle, flex, and then point, flex. Kind of slow that movement down. Feel yourself sort of integrate the movement of your ankle. Good. Let's reverse it. Flex, point, reach back, flex, point, reach back, flex, point, reach back. Now you're going to hold the leg reaching back into the point, down and up through the thigh. 10, 9. So feel that glute really working here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the knee and then extend the knee. So you've created external rotation here. Bend. And then, so when you create external rotation, same thing, you don't want the hip to roll back. You want to really anchor through the bottom leg and then find that extension. Good. So now we'll lower, bend, extend, lower, bend, extend. Good. Really keep the kneecap reaching out so that the femur bone inside the hip socket is moving out. Good. Let's reverse. Up, bend, and back. Up, bend, and back. Good. And now from here, we're going to exhale. See if that toe can find your big toe base, or find the femur bone on the bottom side. We're going to lift and lower. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let the leg come down. Let the top leg stretch forward. Create a little circle through the shoulder if that feels good. And then from here, let's bend. Push all the way up. And then find ourselves on our knees for just a moment. Exhale, reach some weight back. And open the chest. Good. And then from here, exhale, move the hips forward. Move the elbows back towards your rib cage. And we'll go 5. And exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Now lift the knees. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now reach the hips back. Hold that big, long reach back. Tailbone rising up. Good. And then from here, bend the knees. Let the forearms come to the floor. And once again, you can find yourself in a plank. If your hips are high, lower the hips lower than the shoulder blades. And reach the heels back. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep that reaching the heels back and then rotate onto your side. I've got my right side down first. I'm going to lift the thighs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, rotate back through the center. Reach the thighs, tail lowering the tailbone. 3, 2, 1. Now over and onto the other side. Top arm comes up, lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, lower the 2 knees. Reach some weight back. So you're going to create a little undulation through the spine. Back to 3 and up to 3. Reaching back to 3. Up to 3. One more time. Back to 3. Up to 3. This time we'll reach back and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Through the rib cage. Steady, easy, even. Good. And now tuck the tailbone under your pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Take it up. Bring the palms out. Move the hips forward. Extend the right leg. Elbows pull back and in. 5. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Hold. Lift that leg. Bend the knee. Take it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back underneath you. Hips back. Undulate the spine. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Take it down 2, 3. 2, 3. Take it down 2, 3. Hold. Thigh bones back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tuck the tailbone under. Pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms pulling out. Left leg lifts. Elbows in. 5. Elbows in. 4. Elbows in. 3. Elbows in. 2. Elbows in. 1. Leg moves down. Hips move up. Big stretch. Good. So take the tailbone to the sky and melt your head. And from here, we're just going to walk some weight back. Right, left, right. You can fold up your blanket. And I'm going to start here on top, just shifting weight right, shifting weight left. Shoulder blades together. Shifting weight right, shifting weight left. Good. So now hold the weight in your right leg. Keep your pelvis steady. Take the left leg forward, down and up. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Leg to the side, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg behind you, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that leg forward. Step into it, and then we're going to try that on the other side. So again, steady the hips and pelvis. Right leg comes forward, you'll come down and up. 5. Exhale, push 4. Exhale, 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, leg to the side, down and up. 5, 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Leg back behind you, down and up. 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now step the front leg, step your right leg forward, and you're going to gather weight there. Lift the back leg, bend and straighten. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Step it in. Right leg's just going to reach back. Same thing. Gather your weight there in the leg. Lift the back leg down and up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stepping that leg in, reach your head down, get a long stretch. And then if your weights are handy, you can grab the weights. Oh my goodness. Well, do you guys want to do a minute of weight work? I didn't know what time it was. All right. Let's just really quickly do tiny bit of weights and we'll call it a class. Move the thighs back, pull the elbows in to the sides. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. So long spine, thighs moving back. 1. Can you lift the heels? Weights back. 5. Weights back. 4. Weights back. 3 and 2 and 1. Heels down. Lift just the left leg. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Anchoring that big toe base joint. 1. Left foot down, toe, ball, heel, raise the right, heel, ball, toe. Weights. 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, take your 2 thighs down, go down and up just a couple times here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now triceps, reaching back. 10 and 9. Really hug the arm bones as close to the body as you can. Shoulder blades down the back, neck as long as possible, head above your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Little circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move the thighs back, arms out. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Left heel pulls up. Weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Right heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 heels. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Heels down. Head releases. Take your hands. Take the weights. Lower them. Melt your neck. Shake it. No. Nod it. Yes. Push through the feet. Bringing ourselves up into standing. And good work, everybody. Sorry I kept us over just a hair.